Hello and welcome back to your own channel Indian Defense Analysis, where we bring to you all the latest development happening in the defense sector. The Cabinet Committee on Security in March 2022 gave approval for the procurement of 15 limited series production LSP LCH at a cost of rupees 3,887 crore. 10 helicopters would be for Indian Air Force and 5 is for Indian Army. On 1st June 2022, the Army raised its first LCH squadron at Bengaluru, and on 3rd October, the Indian Air Force has raised its first squadron of Prachand at Jodhpur Air Force Station. On 17th May 2023, HAL has officially said that the Defense PSU has successfully completed the production of 15 light combat helicopter LCH Prachand against the 15 LCH contract. HAL had delivered 8 LCH ahead of the contract schedule. Last year, HAL has also completed the delivery of 32 ALH MK-III to Indian Coast Guard and Indian Navy. HAL also received a letter of intent for 9 more helicopters from the Indian Coast Guard. The pace with which HAL has been delivering the helicopters is really commendable. With the completion of the limited series production order of Prachand, HAL is expecting a much bigger order for LCH soon. The Indian Air Force has a requirement of nearly 65 LCH and Army has a requirement of 114. During Aero India 2023, the Indian Army Chief has stated the requirement of 90 to 95 LCH for Indian Army. Within a few months of joining the Indian Air Force, the Prachand light combat helicopter has started participating in joint war games with Indian Army to support Army in the conflict of future. Prachand has performed the role of close air support to ground forces and take out the enemy air defenses. Its navigation system allows pilots to pick up targets and destroy them with ease. Indian Army is more than happy with the performance of Prachand. The unique performance criteria of Prachand and being able to deliver at high altitude warfare has put Indian Armed Forces leap ahead of other countries. The helicopter is unmatched when it comes to the performance. The slow speed performance at lower flight altitude and good standoff distance for attack makes this helicopter lethal, accurate, and force multiplier for the infantry. The LCH Prachand is also known for its low observable design. The helicopter features a narrow fuselage and tandem seating for pilot and co-pilot. The features which improves the stealth characteristic of the helicopter are digital camouflage, the infrared suppressor fitted in the engine exhaust, and an exterior covered by canted flat panels to minimize its radar cross-section. It is furnished with an integrated dynamic system including a hingeless main motor and bearingless tail rotor, which works in conjunction with an anti-resonance isolation system to dampen the vibration. LCH is probably the most agile design in the world because of its rotor. The LCH also comes up with a glass cockpit, integrated avionics and display systems, which uses an array of multifunctional displays along with target acquisition and designation TADS system. The helmet-mounted sight HMS is a prominent feature of TADS, which is used for targeting and triggering the rotorcraft's armaments. It's also equipped with self-sealing fuel tanks, bulletproof windshields, and damage-tolerant main rotor blades to withstand small firearms. The LCH Prachand is going to be a game changer for Indian Armed Forces, as it is the only assault helicopter in the world capable of taking off and landing at altitudes of 5 kilometers while carrying considerable armament and fuel loads. The helicopter can meet the requirement of troops serving in the areas such as Siachen, Kargil, Leh and Ladakh. The LCH has total weapon payload capacity of 920 kgs. It can be armed with variety of weapons including air-to-air missiles, 70 mm rockets, 20 mm turret gun, anti-tank guided missiles, pre-fragmentation bombs, high-speed and low-drag bombs, and fuel tanks. In the year 2019, Prachand had been tested against a moving aerial target with an air-to-air missile at integrated test range in Odisha's Chandipur. The air-to-air engagement was the distinction of being first ever in India by any helicopter. While the details of missile was not shared, but it's most likely going to be MBDA's Mistral 2. Prachand has 4 hardpoints, 2 on the either side, where weapons can be loaded in almost all permutation and combination. It can carry 16 anti-tank guided missile, 4 on each hardpoint. It can also carry 4 anti-tank missile on 2 hardpoints and 4 air-to-air missile or 270mm rocket pods, with each pod carrying 12 by 70mm rockets on its remaining 2 hardpoints. Prachand is also capable of carrying 250 kg bombs, which could be either a pre-fragmentation bombs or a high-speed or a low-drag bomb. It can also carry 4 air-to-air missiles on the other 2 pods along with the bombs. While Prachand is being hailed as a great acquisition for armed forces and a symbol of self-reliance and defense, still the gunship requires a fair amount of work before it can operate to its full firepower. While the helicopter comes integrated with Mistral air-to-air launcher, the order of missiles is still awaited. The helicopter's main role is going to be a tank buster, but it is yet to be integrated with an anti-tank guided missile. The Helena ATGM, whose Air Force version is also called Dhruvastra, is planned to be integrated with LCH. The missile has a range between 5 meters to 7 kilometers. The integration of ATGM has been fast-tracked and it is expected by the mid of 2023. The another major component that needs to be integrated with LCH Prachand is the electronic warfare suite. The LCH is going to be protected via an extensive electronic warfare suite provided by the SAB group called Integrated Defensive Aids Suite or IDAS. Now this suite comprises of various defensive elements including a radar warning receiver, a laser warning receiver and a missile approach warning system. In June 2022, it was reported that SAB was in final stage of transferring IDAS technology to HAL and both firms are working together on its future version, that is IDAS-III. There is no official confirmation or reports on the timeline of integration of IDAS with Prachand. This was today's update. Please let us know your views on this in comment section. If you like the video, do not forget to like, share and subscribe. With this, I would like to say goodbye and Jai Hind. We'll soon back with more interesting and amazing development happening in the defense sector.